Hearing and seeing none, we'll move on to council's response.
I'll start. I just can't believe the people that come up here and say the laws aren't being obeyed and then pick laws that aren't laws. There's a constitution in this country. You cannot take anybody's property without due process of the law. It means you're going to have to go to court. You might not like the laws, you might not like the court system, but you have to go to court to take property. Your resolutions are no good. Your harbor management plans are no good. And anything else is no good. You can't take property with a resolution from 2008 or a resolution on the lighthouse or anything else. It says it in the Constitution, and it's the Fifth Amendment to the Constitution. So obey the laws. Now, I read the harbor management's recommendation. They are absolutely ridiculous because nobody's read the law. I did it the last time. I gave you the law. I gave you the website, and nobody read it. And they're asking for the town of Westerly to take over the lighthouse. How is that going to happen when you have a law that sets it out, an act of Congress that sets out how the lighthouse, that particular lighthouse, is going to be transferred? And it was already transferred to the lighthouse keepers. And I could go through the law for you, but it would take too much time. But you obviously did not read it. And Mr. McAndrews' accusations about backroom deals and all this other stuff, he should put the evidence up. I think in lawsuits that have been filed, I don't know if it was the Weekapaug one or the Watch Hill Yacht Club, but there were emails attached as exhibits. They're all out there. There was nothing illegal or untoward about any of them. But I don't know how Mr. Weber or Mr. McAndrew can get up here and talk like they're seasoned prosecutors or defense attorneys or have any legal background at all. They simply don't. And they're doing a disservice to the people, especially Mr. Weber. You have no idea what you're talking about, and Palazzolo is not much better. So let me just go through some of the other issues here. Yeah, everybody took an oath to uphold the laws. Let's start with the Fifth Amendment. Okay, now, you passed a resolution. You pass a lot of resolutions, and you all think that these have some effect. Well, Mr. Conley laid out the law on resolutions in the Weekapaug case. Page 5 in his memo, which is absolutely correct, 100% correct. A resolution is not a legislative act. A resolution is an expression of an opinion or mind. Okay, this is the Rhode Island Supreme Court. A resolution, generally speaking, is simply of an expression of opinion or mind or policy concerning some particular item of business coming within the legislative body's official cognizance, ordinarily ministerial in character and relating to the administrative business of the municipality. Rhode Island Secretary of State states the resolution is a type of legislation that will not have legal effect on the population. Resolutions are typically congratulatory or commemorative in nature. We have people on this town council and people in this audience who get up and say, we've got a resolution, so we take a right of way. It's a violation of the Fifth Amendment, the United States Constitution. How about that law? That's the only thing. But again, don't get up here and preach about the laws when you don't understand anything about the laws. And if you're going to make allegations about the solicitor, you better have some proof. Those were cheap.